Hello and welcome back to the Honest Lab Horror Show, the show that we bring to you each and every Friday night. Why we do this on a Friday night? Because Friday night is horror night. Welcome back to the show, folks. As you can see, we are joined by another guest. This one coming all the way from the far side of the States. I'm right with that, the far side of the States, yeah.
That's correct.
East Coast or West Coast? West Coast.
Yes, West Coast.
All the way from LA. Ooh, fancy LA. This is actress and black belt martial artist Miss Laura Ellen Wilson. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Thanks for taking the time out of your afternoon to come on.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I know we've been lining this one up since before Christmas. Obviously, you were traveling for Christmas, and Christmas is Christmas where it's just hectic all around.
Yep.
But here we are.
Yay! We made it!
Finally. But yeah, as I said, thanks for taking the time out of your day to come on and chat horror, because you know horror's the goat of all film genres.
Yep. Definitely.
Right, we might as well jump straight into it then. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in the business?
Okay, so I'd always had a flair for the dramatic. I studied musical theatre in college. I went on to work on cruise lines and in hotels as a singer and a dancer, but I always wanted to, at some point in the future, go into acting. I hung up my dancing shoes at the end of 2016, and then 2017 is when I really first started acting in film.
Interesting. I'd say that'd be pretty cool being a dancer on a cruise ship.
It was a lot of fun, yeah. It was very different, you know, where we had like three levels of the shows. Like level one was when we didn't have much movement in the ship, and level three was when we had really choppy seas. So we had essentially three different versions of the shows.
Interesting. There's the question then, right? Being on a cruise ship, do they play the Titanic song at all?
Forbidden.
I thought so.
Except for when people do karaoke, they seem to like doing Titanic. My Heart Will Go On a cruise ship for some reason. I don't know.
So we went, myself and all my mates went on one of my best mates' brother's stags a couple of years ago in Ireland. We went down to a place called Carrick-on-Shannon, and we went on a boat trip down the river, and there was guys playing music, and we got them to play the song about 20 times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that and Deliverance. You know, the
Oh my
banjo.
gosh. Yeah.
I'd say the rest of the people on that little ship hated us.
I can imagine.
20 people, 20 lads on a stag. But
I'd
I'd say
expect
that
nothing less.
I'd say that happens on a lot of boats though. Play this song.
Yes, definitely.
I'd say that was cool though. So obviously that was all based in the States, was it?
One of the my first ship was it was like a cruise ferry, and it went between Germany and Norway.
Oh, nice.
That was nice. Yeah, it was kind of like and it was called Color Line Cruises, so it was a bit of like an upscale. Um, what's the most regular one? It's Stena Line, isn't it? The usual one
Yeah.
that kind of like does the cruise ferries. Yeah, so Color Line, that was really nice. But Disney, which is the other one that I worked on, that was America and the Caribbean.
Isn't that the ship that guy went missing on? Is that a
Isn't
Disney
that
ship?
Carnival?
I have no idea. I just remember hearing someone go missing on a Disney ship.
Oh my God, you might be right. I don't know. I try not to look at those things because it scares me a little bit.
My missus watches all those true crime things, and I have
Oh
no.
God.
So I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that, but I stand to be corrected. Disney are going to sue somebody now if not.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I'd say that was pretty cool. Now I've never been on a boat. No, sorry, I've been on a boat. I've been on a Stena Line going from Dublin to Holyhead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Give cruising a go. I think you'll like it.
I wouldn't mind trying it, but sure, look, is what it is. My ma went on a cruise last year, and she went all the way up, I think, into Norway as well.
Nice.
She went all around Europe and she says it was great.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, sure, it is what it is. I'll get there eventually. Wait,
Definitely. Bucket list
wait, wait,
item.
till I, wait till I don't have to bring the kids with me.
Okay, so maybe in what, 10 years' time, 11 years' time?
Yeah, when they're old enough to stay at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you later. Good luck. Um, so, what'd you say? 2017. Then you took up acting.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Right at the beginning of 2017.
so what way did that start for you? You just decided that that's it. It's time to go.
I did, yeah. I ended up getting a bit of a bad back injury at the end of 2016, and that kind of it put a stop to the dancing, really.
Was it
Um,
the
and
choppy seas?
it wasn't actually. It was my own fault. I didn't warm up before doing a backflip, and I
Oh, so
kind of just like,
it was actually in some kind of stunt thing. I was just I was just making a joke that you fell over during the sea.
no, it's actually it wasn't even, I wouldn't mind if it was at sea and it was like choppy seas, but it was in a hotel. And yeah, it was completely my own fault. Tried to push through it. I was it was a hotel in Lanzarote at the time. And tried to push through it, did 2 extra weeks, but it was a no-go. So as disappointing as it was, I ended up coming back to England, and the only real way for me to sort of push through that injury and just find a purpose was to just dive into acting. And that's pretty much what I did. I went on IMDb one day and I had a little look at movies that were in pre production or development. And one of them really stood out. It was a book to screen adaptation called Monster. And the author is a guy called Matt Shaw. I had a look at the synopses and I had a look at the book online, and it just sounded right up my street. So I sent him an email, and the rest is kind of history. In terms of Monster, I ended up getting the lead role in that.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if I've seen it.
Okay.
Uh,
It's available on a few different platforms. I'd have to check them out for you. I'm pretty sure Amazon is one of them.
Amazon. Let's have a look. What did you say it was called? Monster.
Monster, Matt Shaw.
Now I can 100% tell you that the monster that's going to come up is that one
The one
with
with Halle Berry.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. So there's Monsters.
Okay.
I've got Monsters Inc.
Not that one. It's a little bit more violent than that.
2018, is it?
Yes, it would have been.
No, you're not. Definitely not in this one. This is
No? Okay.
Jin Yan Dai is the director.
Yeah, no.
No, there's names in there
Um,
that there's names in there that I can't even read.
it might have. It kind of moves around on platforms. I'm not sure if it's because the distribution company. The last time I did check, it wasn't Amazon though. It was probably about a year ago when I last looked though.
Monster. Oh, I think I found it. Tells the story of Steve Harmon.
No. Oh,
No,
it might
okay.
have moved from Amazon then actually.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure that one out. Um, so you got casting the lead. So there's obviously talent there anyway, because you don't normally
Yeah,
act in and just decide, oh, I'm just going to be the lead actor here.
a completely unsolicited email as well. I think it kind of took him aback. And we got talking a little bit, and I think it was 3 auditions for him. He sent me various scenes, and I sent them back, and he sent me a different one. And then I think we met on Zoom, and he told me a little bit about how the set was going to work because it was his first feature film as well. He hadn't done anything before, and Monster had quite a large fan base, mainly in the US. And Matt himself, he'd done a bunch of conventions as a horror author, a bunch of horror conventions. So it was his best-selling book, and he wanted to adapt it into a film. So there was a lot of kind of buzz around it. Um,
Nice.
So as far as first films go, I don't think I could really have gotten a better one. Um, and it was a lot of fun. It was definitely an experience that I wasn't expecting, but in a good way. I learned a lot on that film. Um, from even just from set etiquette right through to, learning lines and working with different actors as well. One of the other actors, one of the other lead actors was Tracy Shaw, and she used to play Maxine in Coronation Street. Um, so she was hugely experienced. She gave me a bunch of advice on that set. She was wonderful. Um, but yeah, Monster's very close to my heart. I loved that movie.
I'll try and find it and see if I can get it watched and let you know what I think.
Yes.
No, no, you said you couldn't have got a better first film. I could
Mm.
raise that. Take a look at Alan Rickman's first film,
Oh, go on. What was it?
Die Hard.
Okay, he beats me.
Yeah,
Actually, I watched that over Christmas. Yeah, of course.
you have to watch it over Christmas. That's a Christmas staple right there. That's the
I
best Christmas
know, right?
movie ever made. Like there's no other way around that. People tell you that
No,
there's two people in this world: people that know Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and people that are wrong.
exactly.
Yeah,
And those people are wrong.
yeah. Oh, but it's not. It's just uh, it's just an action film set at Christmas. No, the Christmas is integral to the point.
Exactly.
But we'll see what happens.
I think that's going to be an ongoing debate for many years to come, I think.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But it's not really a debate. Although, I'll throw you one scene as they were um, just after Christmas. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
God, it's been a long time since I've watched Gremlins. That used to terrify me as a kid. Um,
So
I don't know, maybe.
Gremlins won a set at Christmas.
Yeah, maybe.
But is it a Christmas movie if it tells you that the other guy isn't real?
I mean, let's go with yeah. If it's set at Christmas, you know, it's a
But
Christmas movie.
obviously you just said you haven't seen it in a long time.
It's been a long
That's
time, yeah.
There's a scene when the two of them are talking, Phoebe Coates and Zach Gilligan, and she says that the big guy in the red suit isn't real.
Okay, that scene
So
rings a bell, actually.
yeah, she's saying about when her dad died and he found him in the chimney, and that's how
I
she
don't,
learned.
I don't remember that. That's really sad.
Yeah, there's a whole big scene. Yeah, so there was that right, but in Ireland when that used to be on around Christmas time, that scene was always cut out by RTE.
Of course.
So I watched it when I was older, when I had it on DVD, and it happened. I was like, I don't remember the scene at all, ever. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna have to watch Gremlins again.
Gremlins is awesome. I love Gremlins 1 and 2.
Yeah. It used to
Yeah.
really scare me as a kid.
1 is definitely more horror based than 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 is very funny, though. Very funny. Uh, um, but yeah. So, anyway, back to you. Obviously, some of your films, you've got a big one that's due out this year. Now, I've seen part one, definitely. I'm not sure if I've seen part two of Clown Motel, but
Okay.
you're now going to be in part three
Yes.
with like
Um,
stacked lineup.
it's a massive cast. Absolutely, probably one of the biggest casts of a film I've ever been in. So I would definitely suggest watching part two before you catch part three because most of the characters in part two kind of cross over into part three. So it'll all make sense if you watch it in order.
Right.
Um, but yeah, that was a mad time. So much fun.
So I'm just looking at the cast here. Ari Lehman, who was obviously Jason from Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
LeVar, former guest on the show, good lad.
Yeah.
Eileen Dietz was in Exorcist.
Yep.
Kelsey Livergood, who is just ridiculously talented.
Yep.
We've been trying to line up for a while, and just life gets in the way.
Oh no.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'll get there. I'll send her a
Lisa
message.
Wilcox.
I'll give her a kick.
Lisa Wilcox, who's obviously in Friday the 13th series. And as people know, Friday the 13th 1 is my favorite film. Obviously, she's not in the first one, but she went on to have a big role in the series.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. Angel Nicole Bradford, who, in terms of indie world, is just right up there at the very top of her game for both directing, acting, and then her SFX is just unreal as well.
Yeah.
She's just sick. So you've got obviously Tony Moran, who was in Halloween 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's some other things about that one. Then there's you.
Little old me.
I'm just going down through the list here, see if there's anyone else. Actually, I have an autograph from Mark Francis.
Nice.
He signed my Mutilator 2 poster.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that I know off the top of my head. Oh, I actually have a mistake. Yeah, so it's a stellar lineup for that one.
Definitely, yeah.
So how did you end up being in that one?
I was actually a really last minute casting on that one. So I worked on a film back in April 2024 called Skate to Hell, which is actually having its premiere next week.
Is it? There's someone else that
it is in Vegas next week.
Nice.
Yeah, and so I had a really, really small part in Skate to Hell. I think I had maybe 2 scenes. But I only got the role because I'm really good friends with Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist. And she kind of put in a good word to me, to the director. And so I drove up to Vegas with her. I shot Skate to Hell. And the sound guy on Skate to Hell called Guthrie Lowe, great guy. He actually put my name forward to Joseph Kelly, who directed all the Clan Motels, because they had a really last minute dropout for Sergeant Gunny. And this was 2 days before we were supposed to start filming. And it just so happened that about 8 a.m. in the morning, I'd been released from another project because they lost their funding. So I was really upset. And then an hour later, I get a phone call from Joseph Kelly to ask if I'm available the next day to go up to Vegas and shoot at the Clan Motel for 5 days. And I was like, well, yeah, I am.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Who was I talking? Who was I talking to? I was talking to someone recently that was in Skate to Hell as well.
Ooh, okay.
Hold on, I have to go and figure out who it was now. I have to go down through the list and see. That Skate to Hell has a hell of a fucking lineup too.
It really does, yeah.
Oh, my boy Doug Tate's in Skate to Hell too as well, isn't he?
Oh, okay. I only worked with 2 people on that day. 3 people. I apologize.
Who was I talking to? That's going to do my head in now. Oh, sorry, I know who it was. Ashley, who was on the show last week. Ashley Hargrove.
Oh, yeah. I know of Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah, she was our guest last week on the show.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'd spoke to, I think it's Elizabeth's dad, Robert. I think we were talking on Facebook there a while ago as well. He was trying to line up a show for me and her, but I can't remember what happened with that one either. But we'll get there.
Yes.
Sean C. Phillips is good though. He's a good director. I've seen a lot of his stuff recently.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to work with.
But yeah, Clown Motel 3 looks, from cast wise, looks unreal.
It was, yeah, at the premiere last year. There was a Everyone was so excited to see it, and it honestly it didn't disappoint. It was a lot of fun. There's some really comedic moments in there, even though it's quite brutal. There's some really great one-liners and comedic spots. It's a lot of fun.
I'm very surprised that it didn't get more of a cult following than, well,
Well,
I don't know what it's like over in the States for it. Um,
yeah,
but like if you look at Terrifier, right, and obviously Terrifier had massive success,
yeah.
right? If you asked a question of Terrifier, right,
Hmm.
if that wasn't a clown, would it have done as well,
Probably not,
right?
because clowns are terrifying.
So I've actually had Phil Falcone, who was the assistant director on the show. Um, I've had Mike Mike Levy from Fuzz on the Lens, who's in it and was producing it.
Nice.
Um, and like Terrifiers, I love the franchise. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
But one of the lads that does be on the show, Ted, he posted. He says, "If it wasn't a clown, would it have been that scary? Probably not. Would it have been as popular? Probably not. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
When I seen Clown Motel 1, I was like, this has the potential to be one of those cult following films. Like, I don't know whether you know, do you know the franchise Wrong Turn?
Yes.
Yeah. So I love that. That's probably my favorite franchise,
Yep.
right? And that has a cult following. Are all the films amazing? No. But like I would have put the likes of Clown Motel into that kind of range where they're like, oh, you could see if this took off. Why
Ooh.
now?
Okay.
Is it on the same level? Is Clown Motel 1 on the same level as Wrong Turn 1? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because Wrong Turn 1 is right up there as one of the best slashers for me of the early 2000s.
It came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, I actually had Rob Schneider or Rob Schmidt on the show.
Nice.
Remember I was saying off screen I've had three of my four favorite horror film directors on.
And he was one.
He's one, yeah.
Love it. Love
Yeah,
that.
that was great. But yeah, I really enjoyed Clown Motel 1, so I didn't really, because sorry, because horror films in the States, the lower ones don't tend to come out over here, so I don't get to see them unless
Yeah.
people send them to me. Now, Amazon has been great recently. It's
Hmm.
picking up a lot of the indie stuff, but
Yeah.
without without me getting it sent, I'm probably never going to see them. Well, VPNs make
Oh,
well, um,
I will make sure you get.
but it is like it's just over here. It's just horror doesn't seem to be a big thing, really.
It's not, no. But speaking of the Clown Motel, there has been a bigger buzz about Clown Motel 3 than any of the other two. And I don't know if you saw it, but Clown Motel 4 was just announced yesterday.
I did not.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Intriguing. Let me just Google that.
Mhm.
El Motel 4. Oh wait, actually, maybe I did see it. No, Silent World.
Yes.
Yeah, I it popped up yesterday. I didn't take any notice of it though. I just thought it was one of those fake AI pages.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm very intrigued because Joe said that 3 was definitely going to be the last one. So, yeah.
Nothing is ever the last one. If there's money
No,
to be
it's
made,
not.
if there's money to be made, or in some cases when people actually love the franchise, if there's a story to be told.
Definitely.
So, not everything in acting is money grab just for putting sequels out. If there's a story to be told, great.
Yeah.
So
And I know Claire Motel is very close to Joe's heart. So, yeah.
interesting. I'll have to go and have an actual deep dive into that one now.
Yes. Well, I'm
So,
seeing Joe next week, so I'm gonna ask a bunch of questions as well. Gonna make a list.
can I be in it? Can I be in it again?
Yes, I
Can
would
I be
like
in
to
the
be in
lead
it.
role in it? Yeah. That's the easiest one.
That's top of my list. Can I be in it?
He's not the director of it, is he?
Joe Kelly, yeah.
Oh, he is.
Joseph Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy he was in A Star Is Born as well, wasn't
A Star Is Born. What, the Lady Gaga?
he? Yeah.
I don't think so. If he was, he kept that very quiet.
Yeah, I think I've seen it somewhere that he was like a background or an extra guy in it or a small part in it.
Okay, that kind of tracks because he is an actor as well. So
Yeah.
maybe.
So interesting. But I'm intrigued now that number four is out. I have to go. I'll have to go and watch them again.
Yes, I'll speak with Joe and ask where number two could be found because I know it's not streaming; it's only physical copies right now. Um,
I love an L physical
so
copy, but I don't even have a DVD player anymore.
I know, right? Everything's just going to streaming. It's
Oh,
crazy.
at one stage I had like 1,500 DVDs, and it was just
Oh my
ridiculous.
gosh.
Then when we moved back to where the town we were from, we moved into an apartment, so I got rid of everything.
Oh no.
That was
Did you have
fine.
any? Wait, did you have any Disney DVDs though? Because apparently they're worth a lot of money.
Oh, I had nearly them all.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I still have some of them sitting inside, but
keep them.
no. Let me see if I can get Clown Motel. Clown Motel. I can get the first one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the first one. Forgot Randy Couture was in the first one.
Ooh, okay.
Isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the first one. I've seen the second one though. I just haven't gotten around to watching the first one yet.
Yeah, well, I suppose. Yeah, Tobin Bell is in it as well. You know, the guy from Saw.
Yes. Wait, hang on a second. Are you on IMDb now?
No, I can be.
Okay, because I know there was like a whole sabotage thing going on, and I know that somebody made a fake IMDb page for Clan Motel 1.
There's the Curse of the Clown Motel.
See,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna need to Google that. I think Tobin Bell, I think that was the fake page that somebody made, and they've been having this
God.
battle.
I found the right one.
Okay.
Yeah. I go, but judging on this, I don't think I've seen this one then. Looking at the background and the pictures and it, yeah,
Mm,
I definitely don't think I've seen this one.
okay.
I'm pretty sure I've watched a movie called Clown Motel, but it obviously isn't this one. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll have to go and watch that. But yeah, so like that's obviously going to come out, and that's get yourself hopefully back into that one. Like as I said, I know you're in three. I don't know whether you survive or not, but don't don't mention anything.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
That's my downfall in interviews. Somebody asks me a direct question and I find it so hard not to answer. So I'm zipped.
What happens in the end? She dies. Damn.
Everybody dies.
Now there was this one. Now this is one that's on your IMDb that I was trying to get a hold of after doing the Bill Oberst interview back in last year. The Stranger in the Woods. Stranger in the Woods.
Yep. That
Um,
was, gosh, what year did we shoot that? Was it 2023 or 2022? Definitely after
it
COVID.
came out in 2020.
Okay.
So I don't know when you shot it, but he spoke so highly of that movie.
We had a lot of fun on that movie. It was quite. It's found footage, so it's quite unconventionally shot. We were mic'd, so the sound's great, but we didn't have any lighting. We had to use natural light. Um, and I was the one mostly holding the camera. It follows a film student called Edith, who is basically doing her thesis on this older guy in the woods. He lives in the woods, and her tutor knows this older guy and recommended that she goes to him. And Bill plays the older guy in the woods. And so basically, the found footage is kind of her thesis at the same time. Um, but yeah, that was they were long days, but it was so much fun. Yeah,
That's
it was a great
probably
time.
what, 6 o'clock start just to get all the light that you can in, is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Something along those lines.
oh yeah, definitely. And the lighting indoors, we were actually using just the lights that were in the cabin that we were in. So it actually lit everything up really, really well, but it's a very bleak lighting, which worked so well for the movie in itself. So yeah, it was a good
Nice.
time.
Nice. Bill's a really good guy. I know we spoke off screen about him. Really nice guy.
Yeah,
He showed up
lovely.
in he showed up in a 3-piece suit when he came on the show,
I love that.
and he had a Don Chaney or Lou Chaney fucking pin from the Wolfman,
Oh my
and I
God.
was like, "Fuck."
That's
That's
great.
when you bring a level of aura with you. That man
Oh
was just
yeah.
head and shoulders above it all.
Oh yeah. Yep. I actually think he only lives about 5 miles away from me here. I think he lives in maybe South Burbank or something. And we still haven't met up yet. He's always busy. He's always traveling, so we just haven't lined up yet.
He's a really nice guy as well. We had a great conversation.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so that's what I'm intrigued on seeing. I've been trying to get a hold of it. Um, I'm not sure if this is a movie or a game. Is it the Lizzie Borden?
That's a movie.
It's a movie. There's about 20 of these that come out in the last while. So obviously it's either gone to public domain or someone has
I
gone, well, we need to do this.
yeah, I think was it a segment on oh God, I want to say the Ed Gein story or the Ed
Yeah.
Gain story. I think it was a segment in that, and they did a Lizzie Borden segment.
Is it not?
It
She's the next one, isn't she? Or she was the one before this. So Ed Gein is Monster. That's season 3.
yes,
There was
this one was coming up then.
The Hernandez twins was one, was it, or something
Yeah,
twins?
yeah. So I think the Lizzie Borden one's pretty imminently coming out.
Mm.
But it's basically Lizzie Borden. Do you remember doing Bloody Mary in the mirror when you were a kid?
I never done it, I don't think, but I remember seeing the film,
Yeah,
the
it's
Urban
pretty
Legend
much
film.
like that.
Yeah,
It's like that. It's a game that kids play. It's like Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Could be the other way around with mother and father. But once once you said that, apparently Lizzie Borden's supposed to come and visit you.
nice.
Um, but yeah,
It's
so that
the
was
Candyman effect.
say that again.
The the Candyman effect.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, not one of my more favorite of films. I find them quite boring. The old
The
Candyman
cat.
films.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've seen a few of them now. I'm not sure if I've seen this one. I got into watching them, but once you've seen kind of one, you've seen them all.
They are quite, especially when they're telling the same story about the same person as well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there was a quite a big budget one that came out as well, wasn't there?
Oh, I'm not
Recently.
sure. I'm not sure. Honestly, before I shot the Lizzie Borden game, I had never heard of Lizzie Borden. I had not a clue who it was. So I
Oh,
was I was educated on that set.
yeah, there was one in 2014 that Christina Ricci done.
Oh, okay.
She played Lizzie Borden in it.
Oh, I might have to check that out. I like Christina Ricci.
Yeah, she looked quite well in that one actually. As thing, but I suppose no one really knows what she looks like, so she could look like anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's one I want to check out now. If I haven't seen it now, I'll probably be watching. I get to a point where I've watched so many movies and I don't remember the names. I'll put it on. I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes, going, pretty sure I've seen this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I get it, and
I
then I'm like, I have to finish it.
yeah,
So,
I do know. See, I'm gonna eat my words here if I'm not correct, but I am pretty sure that Lizzie Borden game is on Amazon.
shall we check?
Yeah. Oh my, this is gonna be so embarrassing if it's not.
It's recorded live too.
I
It's not
know,
live.
right?
There's
Oh
nothing on.
no.
Uh, Die influencers die in the curious life and death of. It's not on the It's not on the English or the Irish Amazon.
It's not?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's not to say that it's not on your Amazon in the States or in the UK, but
Okay, that's true.
it's not on the Irish one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll find out where you can watch it and I'll write to you and I'll let you know.
Now you've heard it here, folks. If she doesn't text me, I'm gonna call her out. Um yeah, as I said, I'm always kind of intrigued on those films. They're fun ones to watch, if you're just putting something on.
Yeah.
So when I want to watch new movies or movies I don't think I've seen before, that's what I do. I just throw on one. I go and find something. I'm like, yeah, I'll just throw that on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Some some good people in that one too.
The Lizzie
Just having
Borden
a,
one.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah, I like Jason Brooks. I've seen him in a couple of things.
Jason's great.
Now, I will say he was Benjamin and Diced, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Was he in the original Diced? Because Dice Reloaded was the same film, basically,
Okay.
with a couple of extra pieces in it. And I was like, no, not for me. I wasn't sold on the first one. Um, it was for me. It was like a blatant rip of Terrifier,
Okay. Yep.
just with a scarecrow clown kind of
Yep.
thing. But I thought like the film wasn't bad. It was just the story for me. I was like,
Yeah.
because I watched Dice and then I watched Dice Reloaded straight after it, thinking it was the second one, and
Oh, and it wasn't.
it was not. Well, it was and it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's a good actor. I like him though. He was in that
Yeah.
Death is White as well that I'm trying to get a hold of.
He was. That is a great movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I was hyped and I followed it all the way to its release, and then I've never been able to get it. So
Yeah. It is for an indie movie. It is so fantastically made. And the sets, they're all, I think, bar maybe one or two, they were all built specifically um, for the Death of Snow White.
nice.
Yeah.
So full on good production for that one.
Oh, yeah. Really, really good. And everybody has a British accent in it as well.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though. Um, like there's. Did you see that newest one, the Disney one? I know,
No,
I know it's,
I
I
didn't
know
want
it's
to watch
a
that.
horror podcast, but that fits into horror. That was awful.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch that.
Like obviously all the publicity shit that happened and whatnot aside, right? Because I don't care enough. Whatever she wanted to do, she wrecked her own career.
Yeah.
Um, but the movie, like everyone was slating it from the start. For the first sort of half an hour, 35, 40 minutes of it. I didn't think it was too bad.
Okay.
And and then it just nosedived off a cliff.
Oh God.
Oh, it
And
was
it's really
awful.
sad as well because I love Disney. I'm a Disney person. I used to work for Disney, but that one, obviously, like you said, she kind of wrecked her own career, and I saw different things online, and I saw a few clips of it, and I just thought, yeah, that one's not for me.
Uh, do you know, I've been like I used to love watching all the Disney films growing up, believe it or not.
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
but well, not all of them. There was a certain few that I liked that I continuously go back to. Um, and Snow White was never one that I was overly mad on.
yeah.
Well, my auntie will tell you different now when she watches this and comments underneath it. Say, "Oh, he loved it when he was younger." Probably did,
Uh-uh.
but if I had a choice to go and put something on, it wouldn't have been that. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, it just didn't look good from the outset. The casting didn't look great.
yeah,
Obviously there was him and Han about it because obviously Skin Town is a lot darker than what it should have been,
yeah,
and like that, like things like that kind of bother me when there's actual source material to it.
yeah. But then you
Uh,
could also say that about the new live action Ariel as well, because there
oh,
was a
that,
massive hoo-ha
that
about
one,
that.
that one definitely did because, in all honesty, I might not. I can guarantee you, there's probably not very many people with that skin tone that have red hair.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm.
It was a very surprising casting, but I did
Very
watch the
good.
movie. I loved the movie. I thought it was great, but it was just a real surprise when they announced the actress
Yeah,
playing Ariel, right?
yeah. I wasn't sold on the cast, and obviously, again, source materials there.
Yeah.
And like, it's not like Hans. I think it's Hans Christian Andersen that wrote it. Turned
Hmm.
around and said, "Oh, she's dark skinned with red hair." Do you know what I mean? It was like she's
Yeah.
completely described as white. Now, don't get me wrong, the girl done a great job in the film. I don't think the
Yeah.
film done well anyway.
Yeah.
But
But she's the complete opposite to how she was described in the original story.
and I do believe Disney have fallen into that category of trying to just please everybody.
Definitely.
And that like that's not a knock on them. Like they're a business at the end of the day. They've got to make money.
And they're trying to move with the times and everything like that, which is why I was really surprised with this new Snow White. They went for CGI little people because
Well,
I'd have thought that's a lot more, you know, what's the word I'm trying to say?
yeah,
It's
I know what you're going to say.
yeah. I would have thought they would have actually cast little people, you know.
That stems from a certain little person in Hollywood giving out that they shouldn't be typecast into that role.
I remember that. Yeah.
And like I done a Q&A a while ago down at a little Comic Con in Ireland with a said little person who was in the movie.
Okay.
But they cast little people to be in the town, but just not as the dwarves in the film. And I was like, what are they doing here? Like
That's crazy.
they really lined themselves up to be given out to about that.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? And like I
Yeah.
said it to him on the stage, and he was like, "Yep, one certain person pretty much just lined that up and killed it for everyone." Do
That's
you know what I
so
mean?
crazy.
Yeah. Again, as I said, the movie wasn't great.
Mm.
You know, my my two kids liked it. The missus thought it was all right,
Yeah.
but for me, it was. I was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And like you could see it, it started off really well, and she started off
Yeah.
well, and but it just
Yeah.
nosedived.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd say it nosedived harder than the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how bad it was. It ended up.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But sure, that's Disney for you these days. With a
It is.
non-needed nor wanted um, live action, but
Yep.
we get them anyway. And then I think we're getting a couple
Right.
more this year, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think Tangled is the next one. So my youngest one
Yeah,
will be. Oh.
they just announced the um Rapunzel and Finn for that, haven't they?
Yeah, one of the lads sent it into the group. I was like, I have no idea who either of those two people are.
Me neither. But
uh,
likeness wise, they could work. Finn is a great casting, I think.
he's a big person that watches a lot of random stuff, and they're like, one's a Disney star, and the other was in
Oh,
some TV show, and he's like, they're very very good. And I was like, well, sure, look, I'll give it a watch. I hadn't seen Tangled up until a couple of years ago, anyway. So
I love that movie.
yeah, the two, my youngest one now will be delighted when that comes out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so she's getting her cinema dates now. She went to see Wicked 1 and 2 and stuff with her mummy.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so I was just like, no, thank you. I fucking hate the Wizard of Oz as it is.
Oh no, but Wicked is so much better.
No,
I
it is
hate I,
not.
I hate to crap on the Wizard of Oz, but Wicked is just so good.
Well, the Wizard of Oz came out in what 1937.
Something like that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so well, I watched Wicked here with her one day when she wasn't well over Christmas or just before Christmas, and I was like, just give me a spoon to take my eyes out. I cannot
Oh no.
stand. I can't stand Ariana Grande's voice.
Oh no. Well, that will spoil it for you then because she's like all the way through it.
Yeah, her voice. It's just penetrates my brain.
Do you
I'm
know
not.
what? My dad says the exact same thing about her as well.
I think it's the stupid show that she done that was on Nickelodeon. I say stupid now. My little one loves it. That Cat and Sam show. That
Oh
stupid fucking
yeah.
nasally squeaky voice. I'm not one to give out about people. Like she's a good actress. I've seen her in other things where she's actually been decent. But
Yeah.
once she starts talking, I'm like, oh my god,
Oh no.
shoot me. But yeah, I could go on all day about that. But let's go back into yourself. um,
Oh man.
have you always been into horror then?
I've always loved horror. I've I think the first horror movie that well, I at the time I classed it as a horror. It was Jaws, the first Jaws. And I
No,
think go on.
it's absolutely a horror film.
It is, isn't it? A lot of people tell me that it's not really, but I think it is. And when you watch it at 4 years old, like it's rough. Honestly one of my first memories is watching oh God, what's his name now? It's completely just gone from my head. Where he slides down the boat and Jaws is waiting for him and he
Quint,
has his feet. What's his name?
Quint.
Yes. That's
Not
honestly one of my first memories. It was terrifying. But yeah,
so.
I've always loved horror, and the older I've gotten and the more gruesome stuff that I've watched, I've been really intrigued as to how they can achieve that and make it look realistic on camera. So
Right.
that was an intrigue, really. But I've always loved horror.
So Jaws is easily the best creature feature ever made, without
Yeah,
a shadow of a doubt. I know within
Jaws
that
one.
people will say Alien and Predator. For me, when I say creature feature, I mean animal attacks.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Jaws one though, we can't count any of the other ones.
no, no, it's the dire.
Yeah.
Um, so like we talk about shark movies in a couple of the group chats, and for me, it'll
Okay.
go Jaws, it'll go Deep Blue Sea, and then the rest can kind of figure out. And one of the lads keeps going. He's like, Jaws 2 is better than Deep Blue Sea. And I was like, no, it is not. I was like,
So
Jaws 2 is utter tripe.
yeah.
Jaws 3 is worse, and Jaws 4 is worse again.
Oh my, which is it Jaws 3 where it has like the most blatant animatronic shark with the
The
tail?
paper
Is that
one. Jaws 3 is the one in the swimming pool, in the swimming center, and it's coming up. and you can see that it's just paper nearly moving through the water.
I think
Right.
is that the one with Simon McCorkindale in it?
Which one?
It's the one with Simon McCorkindale in it.
Yes. Four is the one that has Michael Caine in it.
Okay, it was
Where
number 3 then.
yeah,
Yeah.
where Brody's wife is back again,
Yeah.
and a relative of the shark that killed all the people in the first one is hunting them down.
Yes.
Yeah. Three is atrocious. Four is worse
Oh
again.
my God. Yeah.
My young lad, so he's 9, but he's got autism. He's got ADHD, right? And
Okay.
for like 6 or 7 weeks, he was asking to watch Jaws, and I said to his mummy, I says, he's not watching it. I says, I'm sorry, but he's not. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Right. So I says, all right, grand. Just kept going randomly, periodically throughout the weeks. Can I watch Jaws now? No, you
Oh.
can. Right. So one day we booked to go to the cinema on the weekend. We were going to see Bad Guys 2, the cartoon film.
Yep.
Right. So they're in the room, they're playing the PlayStation, they're playing Switch or whatever they're doing. After booking, I walked in, told them we're going to cinema, but an hour later I walk in, I was like, got bad news. Cinema just texted me. Bad Guys 2 isn't on. I says, we're going to see
Oh
Jaws. Right? And he's like, yeah.
no.
I was only messing with him. And he was like, yes. And she was like, oh, but I wanted to see Bad Guys. Right? And I was like, oh, I'm only joking. Now, I do it all the time. I wind them up awful.
Wait,
But
so this you still went to watch Bad Guys?
yeah, I was only messing with them, telling them that we're going to see Jaws just to see.
What a shame.
Right? So he was playing Roblox, and he's one of the games in Roblox. He's running a cinema, right?
Mm-hmm.
While I'm doing this, and in the cinema, he has the big Jaws poster up,
Oh.
right? And I was like, I went in, and I said to Zoe, I went in and just told him that we're going to see Jaws, and she's like, I know, I heard you. She's like, you're an arsehole, right? And I says, but the funny thing is, he's in there playing the game, running a cinema, and he has the Jaws poster up on the wall. And she's like, my missus would be quite like that now. She's like, maybe it's a sign to let him watch it. And I was like, I'm not letting him watch it. It says it's not happening. And right, so we go to the cinema and we're there about 20 minutes early, 15 minutes early, and we're sitting down on the bench waiting to go in because they're still cleaning it. And I look up, and behind the wall where the movie posters are, the big 50th anniversary Jaws poster was sitting behind us. And I said to my missus, and she was like, maybe you have to let him watch it now. And I was like, right, so okay, so a week goes by, and it says, next time you ask me, I'll put it on. Right, so a week has gone by, he hasn't asked me. So one Saturday we were sitting here, and it was like 6:30, something at 7:30 at night. And he's like, can we watch a movie? So I put Jaws on. Didn't tell him what I was putting on. Right, and for him now, if he's into a film, he'll sit there, but he'll kind of fidget and move around. For 2 hours and 9 minutes that Jaws was on, he did not move off that sofa.
I love it.
But I have a video recording of him when Quint is dying. Just in the build up to that, he's like, so only 6 people have died in this movie. And I was like, yeah, it's about right. And then, like, the recording, you could hear Quint getting killed in the background. And he's sitting there with a blanket up around his chin. And he's like, he starts giving out, you told me no one else was going to die. And I was like, no, I didn't. I says, I told you 6 people had died. And he says, why didn't you tell me he was going to die? Why would I ruin the movie?
Oh.
But yeah, he sat there and he was good. Every bit of it.
That was the happy ending I wanted.
Yeah. I was expecting him to get like 2 minutes into the film going, this is shit, this is shit. And then I could disown him.
Oh, but did he like it though?
Oh yeah, he really enjoyed it.
Oh, amazing. I love that.
I'm not sure. I was like, do not go into your school and tell them that I let you watch Jaws. Because his teacher in first class came up to me one day and was like, oh, they're doing this thing called circle time where they sit down and talk about what they do at home. So I started letting them play Call of Duty, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and she was like, it's a very violent game. And I was like, yeah, if you don't turn the graphics down. And she was like, "Oh well, I wouldn't even let my 14 or 15-year-old play." And I says, "That's fine," but I says it's a game. And then he said that he watched Jurassic Park with you. I was okay, did you? And she's like, "That's a 12s movie. He's 6." And I was like, "Jurassic Park isn't a 12s movie." I says, "It's a PG movie." She's
It
like, "No, it's
is.
not, far too violent. It's a 12s or 15s." I was like, "It's a PG movie." I says, "Simple as that." I says, "It came out in the cinema as a PG movie. It's a PG movie." I
Yeah.
says, "Thing," and then I walked away. But hadn't the I was like, thank God he didn't turn around and start talking about his ass because I watched Ace Ventura with him the night before. I was like,
Solid movie.
thank fuck he did not bend over and start talking out of his ass like Ace Ventura.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, but like I couldn't
That's
get over
funny.
the teacher telling me that he shouldn't be watching Jurassic Park. Like,
That's a bit overstepping, really. The parent knows their
if
kid
if
better than the
if I,
teacher.
if I want to show my child Nightmare on Elm Street at 7 years old, I'll show them what I want to show them. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I'll stick
Yeah.
on the Exorcist there and desensitize them to everything. Although I don't really like the Exorcist as a movie.
Oh,
Well, sorry, it's not that I don't like it. It's just it's not my. I'm not mad on possession movies. I think
okay, fair enough.
if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
True.
Yeah. So, but I'll tell you what. Before we start to wind down, I'll throw some hard hitting questions at you.
Oh, okay.
Right. Give me your top 5 horror movies.
Ooh, can I add franchises into this?
No. Well, you can. Yeah, go on. Just.
Okay. Um, okay. Uh, Hostel 1.
Oh, Eli Roth. That's the first time that's been mentioned.
I would say Hostel 2 as well, but I'm cramming it down. So Hostel 1,
I
sure.
was I was I was a fan of Hostel when I went to see that in the cinema when it
Did
came out in
you?
2003. I was like 13 going to see that in the cinema.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I went to see
Yeah.
that and Saw in the cinema when I was like 13.
Saw was going to be the next on my list.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Hostel and Saw. Oh my God, yes.
If you had to pick
Um,
between them, then which one would you pick?
Say that one more time.
If you had to pick between them, which one would you pick?
I would probably go with Hostel, just because I don't feel as though I've watched it as many times as I have the Saw franchise.
Fair, fair. Okay, that's 2.
Yeah, that's two. We'll go with the first Insidious.
Oh, James Wan when he was in that fucking everything was a banger stage.
Yep, yep.
Insidious.
The,
Patrick Wilson was brilliant.
the first one was solid. The rest of them were great, but the first one was solid.
That last,
Um,
last 2 were atrocious.
yeah, they didn't quite hold up to the first one.
I enjoyed 2. 1 and 2 was good.
Yeah,
3 was okay. Red Door was atrocious, and the last key was awful.
do you know the Red Door wasn't too bad because I felt as though that kind of brought everything together and everything kind of made sense with the door. But I don't
Except
feel like they
except
needed the final one.
Tyson King can't act. Couldn't act in it. It was awful. I thought he was brilliant in the first 2 as the kid,
Yeah.
but his acting in that last one was awful.
Oh no. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go back and watch it now and see what you're talking about.
You're right to see it. It's. I couldn't get over how bad it was.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Um, okay. Hostel, Saw, Insidious. Oh, one that not a lot of people know, and I really hope that you know this, Triangle.
Now there's 2 of them. Is it the one on the boat?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. That
Yeah, that
they're
one
standing,
messed me up.
they're standing on the upside down boat, calling for the big boat to come over, and then it's them on the boat looking at them on the other boat.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the person that wrote that must have been stoned off their nut.
Right? That was,
Yeah.
oh my God, the amount of
But
times I've watched that. Oh,
it keeps popping up on my Facebook actually, that one scene. Didn't he done another big movie as well?
what, the guy who did Triangle?
Yeah. Let me see. Where's his name? Where's his name? Where's his name? Christopher Smith. He did something else. What was it though? Oh, he done Severance and he done Creep.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Creep?
I want to say yes, but I might have not.
The one in the London Underground.
Yes,
Yeah, on the train with the weird creature guy.
yes.
Yeah, that's his best movie. That
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again now. You've given me so many movies that I need to watch again, like over the next couple of days.
I knew when I'd seen the name, I was like, he's done something else that I know. Severance was very funny as well. The horror comedy,
Mm-hmm.
but Creep was his first movie. I'm pretty sure,
Okay, cool.
and it was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so that's four.
that's for. I'm gonna go with an old school one. Well, it's not really old school, but I'm gonna go with The Mist.
Possibly the bleakest ending in horror.
Yeah,
Do you
very,
know,
very sad end.
I remember going to see that in the cinema, and I came out of the cinema and I was like, that was awful,
Yeah,
like awful, right? And it
the
wasn't only.
ending.
I think it was only last year that I rewatched it for the first time since 2010 when it came out.
Yeah,
I was like, this is banging. Like the
yeah,
creatures are awesome in it. The
yeah.
characters are good. The character that's in the thing that shows where she's basically like creating the cult.
Mm-hmm.
She's deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of great characters in it, and I think the movie pissed so many people off just because of the ending, and people say they hate the movie because of the ending, but the movie in itself is so great.
yeah. And then obviously you've got Ting from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in there as well.
Hmm. I think
Um,
one of the producers on that is one of the producers on The Walking Dead because there were a
Frank
bunch of characters in the mist.
didn't it? Frank Darabont directed both of them, didn't he?
Oh,
Am I wrong?
probably then. Yeah.
The Mist. I'm pretty sure the Mist was Frank Darabont, and he done Walking Dead.
Okay, that tracks.
Yeah, Frank Darabont. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. Sorry, it wasn't 2010. It was 2008 when it came out. Um,
Oh wow.
but yeah, I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy the Mist in the cinema, but I watched it last year for the first time since. So that's
Hmm.
what 15 years old. No,
Yeah.
17 years old. And yeah, it held up really well. Yeah,
Hmm.
and the ending. I know obviously everyone remembers the ending.
Yeah.
So fucking funny though. I remember seeing it in the cinema and I was like, yo. Yeah.
Everybody getting so mad at the end.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I don't remember people getting mad at the ending over here, but I remember when I was younger, I went to the cinema with someone to see Marley and Me, right? And I'm sitting in the cinema, and sort of 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, okay. And then it gets to what, half an hour, and Jennifer Aniston has the miscarriage in it.
Mm,
And I turned around to the girl I was with in the cinema and I says, you know, they're going to kill that dog off the end of this, and I'm going to be really annoyed with it. And she's like, they're not going to
yeah.
kill the dog off. I says, his dog's the main character. And I says, they've just killed an unborn child. You're telling me they're not going to kill the dog off in this movie?
Yes.
And she was like, no, they definitely won't kill the dog off. I was like, they're going to kill that dog off.
Yeah.
And then I get to the end of it and I was like, interesting. Another
Yeah.
movie with an ending that people will remember and probably not remember the rest.
Yeah.
Although Marley and Me isn't a bad movie.
It's not, but it's I think anything with animals really it really like tugs at the heartstrings. So wait, just real quick, speaking of animals, have you seen Hachi?
The Richard Gere one.
Yeah.
I think I seen it when it came out, or
Okay. Oh my God, every single time gets me.
oh, I don't know. I watched that. I watched that Dog's Life and A Dog's Tale. With my little one loves them two movies that are on Netflix.
Is it sad?
One,
I don't want to watch it if it's sad.
I don't know which one's which, but one of them is where the dog keeps dying and coming back and finding the owner, and then the other one is the dog being passed down from family to family or something. And I was like, "What am I even watching here?" She likes it, and I was like, "It was bad. It wasn't bad,
Okay.
but yeah." So, um, but yeah, I watched that new movie, A Good Boy, last
Oh
year.
yeah,
It
that
was
dog's
fucking
just won
awful.
a award.
Yeah, it's awful, awful decision.
Really?
Like the movie, the dog doesn't do anything special. The dog just runs around basically, and
Yeah.
like everyone going on about this thing that the dog could win an Oscar. I said, "Could you ever stop, lads? It's a dog." I said the dog does okay in the movie. Like the movie,
Yeah.
I found absolutely atrocious. I was quite hyped for it because I was like, "Oh, something from a dog's point of view." I said, "This could be really good."
Yeah.
No,
And it
I
wasn't.
I was bored shitless. I was sitting there going,
Oh no.
I was like, "Is anything actually going to happen here?" And then I seen that the dog won something at the Indie Astros Awards or something. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
If you're telling me that dog done a better job than say Michael B. Jordan did in Sinners, I don't know who would beat out now. I'm just hypothetically saying, but I was like, could you ever stop?
Yeah. It is wild.
Like, and if they bow to that and let it win something at the Oscars, it'd be a joke,
Yeah.
like a joke. And I'm
Yeah.
sure that any award that it's won is a joke at this stage. Like the dog has no lines, no nothing.
I'm not
And
gonna lie, if I was like a lead actor in a movie that was up against that one, and me and the dog were both up for Best Actor awards, and the dog won it, I think I would stop acting. Like that would be me done.
I'm pretty sure it's done just to appease people's view on it. And like I've seen a few people, a few directors and stuff put it up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's great for seeing the thing." I was like, "You would not say that if you were up against it."
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I
Like
would be
whatever the
devastated.
dog being trained to run here, there, and pick stuff up, great. But is
Yeah,
that enough to win an award? Probably not.
yeah.
Best animal in a movie, maybe. Okay, great.
See, now that should have been the award.
Yeah, but no, not for me. I wasn't sold on it. So let's see. We've gone top five. I'll keep the big one till last.
Oh
Um,
God, okay.
you've already said that Jaws is your favorite thing, so I would have said what's your favorite creature feature, but it's obviously going to be Jaws, is it?
Do you know what? I would go Jaws and Aliens, Alien 2.
Oh, you're an Alien 2 person.
Oh yeah. Alien
Oh,
1 was good. It was a nice introduction. Love a bit of John Hurt, but Alien 2.
oh, okay. So Terminator or Terminator 2 then?
Which is the one with the metal man?
2.
2. Yep, that's the one.
So you've gotten the two sci-fi entries in the franchise rather than the two horror entries.
I guess I have, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like these we have this conversation quite regularly with people. Like I'll always say Alien and Terminator are more horror movies.
Yeah,
Aliens and T2 are more sci-fi.
you're right, yeah.
And probably two of the best sequels probably ever made.
I would definitely say so.
And if I'm right, both of them are James Cameron, if I'm not mistaken. Aliens. Yeah. James Cameron done both of them, T2 and Aliens.
Nice.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go Dog Soldiers or
Oh,
American Werewolf in London.
oh, American Werewolf in London.
Well, you've just lost this game.
Oh
You've just lost this game.
no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Why?
American Werewolf in London's amazing for 2/3 of the movie. And then literally right at about going into the third act, it's like it's so rushed, it's not even funny.
Oh no!
Yeah. Just after like probably about 10 minutes before the transformation scene when she takes him out of the hospital.
Yeah,
They're like madly in love. And like
yeah.
this, that, and I was like, no, it's all just too rushed. The transformation scene, amazing. The score, amazing. The build up, pretty good. The
Now I
Nazi
think about it, in the
zombie thing.
alleyway.
Yeah, he's attacking everybody. He's ripping everyone to shreds. She comes along and stands there.
Oh, I like that movie, but I
Oh,
forgot about that.
Yeah, so do I. Like that to me it's always been that way for me. It's like it's just so rushed towards the end.
So I never actually thought about it like that, but now you've mentioned it, you're right. Yeah,
And when the next time you watch it, when they come home and he gets attacked, or
yeah.
when he starts attacking people,
Hmm.
it's just so fucking like it's like they ran out of money or something, and they're like, "Oh, we just have to finish this now."
Yeah,
If you had another 20 minutes of that movie, great.
yeah. Really flesh it out a bit.
But I'm taking Dog Soldiers all day,
Okay.
all day. My boy Neil Marshall, what a debut movie to make. Um, but again, there's the second of the three directors that I've had on the show that have been part of my favorite films.
Sick.
Yeah, love me some Neil Marshall.
Mm.
Um, right, so I'll give you a tough one now. Then Jaws or Jurassic Park.
Oh no.
So this came about when I used to work in my old job. Me and one of the lads used to have this debate on a regular basis, right? And I think there
Yeah,
was like 130 people that worked on the floor with us, and we got everybody involved in this.
yeah.
Everybody. And it was like an even split at the end.
I get, I suppose it depends what kind of cinema goer you are, because if you're a bit of an old school one, Jaws was literally practical effects, whereas Jurassic Park is pretty much mostly CGI. So it depends where your preference is in cinema. That being said, I might actually have to go Jurassic Park.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
0 for 2
Do you
in
know,
this game. Yeah.
do you know, do you know what though? Only because Jurassic Park is one of the franchises that, as an actor, I would die to be a part of.
Well, I don't know now. The last two of them have been absolutely atrocious.
Ah, see, I watched Rebirth on the plane going back to LA actually, and
Oh,
it was okay. It went in a very different direction than I thought it was going to. It wasn't very Jurassic Park esque, but
oh no, no,
the
no, no,
just no.
no. I was so hyped for it though, because the scene
Yeah.
that I like Mahershala Ali,
Mm,
and Scarlett Johansson, and then the guy from Bridget, whose name I can't remember. I don't watch that either, but he's in a few other
yeah, yeah.
things. It was a good cast, just didn't do it for me.
It didn't have the traditional Jurassic Park feel
No,
about it. It was just, yeah. I mean, you had the dinosaurs, you had that kind of stuff in it, and whatever, but it didn't have that Jurassic Park feel. Whereas what was the first one that they did coming back with?
Jurassic World.
Was it with the two boys and they were in the see-through
Yeah,
roller things? Yeah.
Yeah,
See that first one I thought had a really nice feel to it, although
that.
it it felt very modern. You know, the old Jurassic Park, they were in the Jeeps and you know,
I was quite happy with the upgrade to make things modern, where they didn't leave it sort of in the 90s. So I didn't
yeah.
mind Jurassic World, uh,
Mm.
Jurassic World 2 Fallen Kingdom, I think it was called.
Was was that with the Endogenous Rex, the Andromedus Rex?
The invisible thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a real messed up thing. It was in a cage, wasn't it? They were bidding for it.
It was like the little T Rex thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it gets out and walks up the stairs and opens the bedroom door and stuff. Yeah. That one was, oh, that was so bad. And then that last one that Chris Pratt done was beyond unwatchable.
Yeah.
With
Okay,
all
well
the
I'm gonna change my answer. If we're talking about Jurassic Park back in the early days or the first new one,
no, it's not the franchises, so it's just Jaws one or Jurassic Park one.
oh, I would still go Jurassic Park one.
Yeah, so if it was franchise, I'm taking Jurassic Park all day
Mm-hmm.
because
True.
Jaws only has one entry.
Right.
Um,
Definitely.
but if it's 1v1, just one movie versus one movie, I'm taking Jaws all
Okay,
day.
that's fair enough. That is fair enough. That was a close one though.
Yeah, it was a lot closer than like one of the lads. And thought he was like he was expecting Jurassic Park to run away with it. I was like, Jaws is not going to go down. I says like without Jaws, you don't get Jurassic Park. Like don't
True.
forget
True.
right. Last question of the night then.
Okay.
Give me your top five John Carpenter movies.
Do you know what?
Now, there's a caveat to this question, right? There's one answer that has to go into it,
Okay.
and if it
Um,
doesn't go in, the episode doesn't come out.
wait, hang on a second. Let me, I'm gonna
She's got
have to,
to cheat here,
wait,
folks.
I'm gonna have to get the laptop out for this one because I do
He's
get mixed up with my directors.
he's no. She's got to cheat here, lads and
I
ladies.
am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cheat. Right, okay. John Carpenter.
Interesting. Now,
Okay.
there's one movie that has to go into it.
Oh
If you
my
don't get
God, I feel
it, I hit the delete button and this all goes away.
this is so pressurized. Okay, it's loading. John Carpenter.
Poor old Corey Deanne Cowley found out the hard way when she didn't hit the right answer. She even got called out on TikTok on it.
No.
Yeah,
Okay. God, he's done so many. Okay. So are we talking about John Carpenter as a director? We are, aren't we?
director only. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think there's 8, 10 movies. I think.
IMDb is giving me 35 right now.
Oh,
So
it's got to give you the TV show he done as well and stuff.
okay.
He hasn't done ton.
Christine.
Oh, it's a shout. That's made it in the last couple of times now.
Um see
Hmm.
the TV series Masters of Horror.
Yes, that's going to bring up a load of the episodes.
Yeah.
So if I'm right,
Um
2, 5, 8, 11, 11. Oh, yeah, he's got 19.
okay. Yeah,
So
you're right.
Christine is
Okay,
one.
so we're going for Christine. We are gonna go for see that's a popular one, but I'm not a fan of Halloween.
That's fine. There's been a few lists that hasn't made it onto.
Yeah. So we're gonna go Christine, The Fog, of course.
Nice, nice. The remake was
Uh,
brilliant.
yeah. The Thing.
Best remake of all genres.
Yep. Um, It's been a long time since I've seen this, but I'm gonna go Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, you made it.
I did. That was the one.
That's the one.
Yes. Okay. And
That's 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 my favorite movie of all time.
I was gonna finish with Village of the Damned as well.
Oh, come on, Jesus! It's been a long time since I seen that.
Yeah.
I forgot he done Village of the Damned.
I passed the test.
Yeah. Oh no, I knew he done Village of the Damned actually. Yeah, it's the one with the kids. I'm mixing up the movie there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Village of the Damned was good actually. I remember it used to always be on. Obviously, you're from the UK. Do you remember when it used to be
Hmm.
on Sky One? They used to show it on Sky One.
I don't remember that.
No,
We only very recently got Sky though at
well,
home with my
Sky One
parents.
Sky One was a free channel. It used to be the one that showed The Simpsons and all.
Oh, okay. I must have
Yeah.
completely bypassed that one then.
Oh yeah, it used to be the only seemed to be the only channel that showed it. It used to show the 1990 TV series miniseries It and stuff on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, that's it. It was the only one. I'm actually going to rewatch that soon.
You've given me so many things that I need to rewatch in this conversation.
Just what I have you there. Have you seen? Oh, excuse me. Have you seen The Ward? It was John Carpenter's last film with Amber Heard. Now she's something, but
I don't think I've seen that.
it's very good. Like a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was brilliant. Uh,
Okay.
it's set in an insane asylum,
That
but
tracks.
yeah, I think it was one of Amber Heard's first movies
Okay.
when she,
Was
you know, when
she
she
was
started.
she one of the patients?
She's the main character in it. Yeah, but
Okay.
when she started to come out as like this new queen of horror kind of thing,
Okay.
Boys Love Mandy Lane and all those other ones.
I'll
Uh,
add that to the list.
yeah, it's very good. I
Okay.
enjoy it.
Nice.
They Live is another one though. They Live is class.
Yeah.
Although I do know you did say it's been a while since you've seen Big Trouble in Little China. Now you might need to go and rewatch that.
It's I bet it's probably been about 15 years.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I reckon I watched it maybe 10 times last year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. That's my favorite Kurt Russell, John Carpenter role.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so good. I've
Okay.
even I've even got so like I have a horror wall um like when you come into my house,
Nice.
and the only one that's not really conventionally horror is Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is John Carpenter. That's kind of what he's known for.
Well, to me, that's the hybrid of all hybrids. It's got a bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
It also
God,
spawned.
okay.
It also spawned the Mortal Kombat game.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I literally have
But
like 10 movies that I need to watch now.
and you need to watch them all by tomorrow.
Oh my God.
No, Laura, it's been a pleasure to have you on.
Oh, I've had a lot of fun. Thank you.
I'll have you back anytime you want to come on, even if you've seen a movie that you want to come on and have a chat about.
Yes,
Just drop me a message and we'll line it up. Maybe we-
definitely.
maybe we'll touch base later in the year when a couple more of your stuff has come out, and we'll get you on,
Definitely.
and we'll go from there.
Sounds
Um,
great.
but yeah, as I said, appreciate you coming on and taking the time out of your afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you for staying up for me.
That's all right. I'm up anyway. Well, it's been a bit tougher today, but sure, that's different. But what I'll do is, folks, I'll finish this the way I finish every single Friday night. In the words of the great George A. Romero, ladies and gentlemen, stay scared.